after a few times, she said, okay, I understand your job. Because she saw the progress as well, you know, from sales to promotion. That means I must be doing something that is right, that the management or the bosses are seeing. So, you know, I really, you know, first you need someone, you know, and the opportunities are long-term one. You cannot always do 1 year or 2 years. You want someone to call you from another company, or you want to go somewhere, you know, you always, when you started 3 months already, I want to confirm, I want to do this. You cannot rush yourself, right? You have to plan yourself. You just cannot always feel that, I want to spend 1 year here and 2 years here, I will chow, I learn whatever. It's not that, you know. Loyalty is very important. That's why I spent about 11 years in Warner, because the progress, you know. Another thing is, try not to schedule meetings on Mondays and Fridays as well. You know, always do it on Wednesday for us because Monday is you got to catch up on the weekend. Friday you got to finish before the weekend. Wednesday is the best time. You know what? Because Wednesday you do something, Thursday you still can do it. You know, and Monday, Tuesday you do, Wednesday you can catch up. So Wednesday is the best time for me. This is how I think. And some of the 3 things that I always focus on is planning. You know, organizing and control. Because when you plan something, it's not enough, you know. You organize it as well, you organize the meetings, you know, and then you control it, you know. How we do it? You have the artist schedule, you have the organization of the meetings, and you control by looking at your charts, you know. So it's a planning, organization, and controlling as well. So I work around that as well. And you always do something, and you look at your boss, and you one day say that if my boss is promoted or headhunted or whatever reason, you kick him out, you know. Can you do the job? You know? Can you do the job? So that means you mustn't be afraid to know what it is he or she doing. So you always must have that in your mind. Always, boss, too bad. You must actually challenge yourself as well. So because one day, you know, it's a progress. So you cannot always say that I'm there. Suddenly the boss, ciao, Adrian, or whatever, Simon, you know, you're next. Cannot, boss, you know. Or that one, the bigger boss will say that. But you know, you can do it. You saw, no, I didn't see how he or she does it. So cannot. So by default, at the back, you must slowly monitor. You know, so you must make sure that you can actually do whatever he or she does as well. In case, you know, that's how I practice that as well. You know, whether when the time comes, you know, and when you do something, the mistakes, you know, you must admit it. You always say, oh, not my fault, not my fault. I always tell my staff one thing, you know, if you do not know how to do it, do it. Do not say, I don't want to do it because I don't want to do it. Because once you do it, and you do it wrongly, you admit it, you learn faster. Rather than you don't, you know, I wait for someone else to do it. You know? So if you do it wrongly, and you admit it, I like your style, rather than you don't want to do it at all. So everybody will try, because everything in life is not about, you know, everything is one road that you just follow, you know. A lot of, you know, winding road, you have to be in the winding road to actually learn. Nobody's going to guide you forever. So I learned in the principle as well that everything I will try, you know, you do radio, try it, do regional marketing, try it. Everything you must challenge yourself. You cannot just say that, oh, you know, I wait for someone to show me. Nobody's going to show you, you know. And challenge yourself, always be out of the comfort zone as well, you know. And you must know your surroundings as well, like what I just said, the media, the movies, the concert, the Broadways, you know. Music entertainment is not just about music, it's about entertainment as well, you know. From movies to concerts, know which artist is coming down, even though it's not your artist. You need to know everything about your industry to make you stronger. Because when you go out and talk to people as well, you are very convincing, and you know you have the backing, even though you know the surface only. Because right now it's easier for you all. 20 years ago, where got internet, you want something, you gotta wait, you know. You gotta dial up, you know, and then wait for the facts. Right now, one email, YouTube, if you want anything, you got Wikipedia, you got so many things that, you know, if I can be a managing director or CEO in, let's say, 15 years, probably 5 years, 7 years, you can do it right now, because you have more information, you know. You just have to absorb it and use it wisely as well, you know. Another thing is loyalty, which I just touched upon as well. And I always learn something new every day, you know. Like, you know, today I learned something new that you can park over this side, you know. You cannot park over it, because Citibank, because every time when you go somewhere, you felt that it's very, you know, it's not a thing that you want to do, but you learn something. So next time when you come back here, you know, in actual fact, it's not something that's big, you know, but I challenge myself, I want to learn something new as well. And then you tell people, you know, those that have not come to Nico, you say you can park this side. You have to tell, then people really cherish that as well. You know that is a small thing as well, but you know, and there's internet access here as well. So everything that I absorb, I try to pass it back to someone else as well. It's a give and take situation as well. That's how I practice as well. And learning to write good minutes as well. Every time when has a meeting, you know what's the best thing? Minutes as well. They don't want you to take minutes because you do not know how to write, or there's a secretary as well. It's always the case that Adrian, you do it. I say, okay, I do it. I do not know how to do it, but I try. You have a sample, so you learn, you know. Then it automatically teach you to be someone that has better writing skills as well. So always, you know, try to write good minutes or learn to write minutes as well. Even though, you know, one day you take them, you know, minutes are very good, so it makes you stronger as well. And product, you know, if you promote someone that's a product manager, it's different, because product manager only deals with the product. The product is not alive, it's there, you know. But handling a team is different. I learned the hard way because I used to be a product manager, and they started with 4, then they throw about 7, so I got 12 people under you. It's the hardest thing, you know. If you can master, you know, to actually handle people, that means human relation skills, you can go very, very far. That's the hardest in my 20 years, is human being, because human being has so many characters, you know, different lifestyle, different process, you know, and the age gap as well, from different things that they consume, social media versus ringtones versus wallpaper. So it's very different. So you have to be more, how to say, more flexible in the sense, you know, you talk to your younger people, what kind of things do you use? Quote an example, you know, social media, and then the older one, you know, quote about other stuff as well, you know, about life, you know, about insurance, you know, so many things, you know. But if you do not know those stuff, you know, how are you gonna, you know, absorb, you know? I am very young, and all my direct reports, my senior management are all older than me, but I need to gel with them. So you're going to learn how they see things as well. So you're going to manage upwards, manage down, and then I have bosses on the top as well. They're from Hong Kong and new as well. So it makes you stronger if you study, you know. So every day, first thing you do is, obviously, I'm old school, newspaper is very important, and not just 1 or 2. You know. Try to read as many as possible, from sports to business. Or business know everything you need to know, because it makes you stronger, you know. Not because I'm a managing director. I used to do it when I'm a promotion executive. I'm serious, I don't know what's happening. Sports section. No, when you go out, people don't talk about one subject. When you go out, you expect people to talk about music. No, they will not talk about music, because they're not in the music industry. They talk about sports, they talk about politics, you know, they talk about movies, you know. You need to equip yourself, you know. So that's how I punish myself, or I force myself. Weekends, weekdays, you know, you need to spend some time, you know, reading. Reading is very important. I don't like to read from the book, it's more watching and internet as well. So it's I know a lot of people read a lot of those stories, you know, like Sheldon and all that. It's so good, but the main thing is, it must be related to your workplace, so you can actually relate to all walks of life as well. So when people come to me, they do not believe that I'm the managing director, because they look at me. But once you carry yourself, and once you know what they are talking about, you know, once you talk about share market, you know, when you talk about finance, talk about business, you know, you politics as well. And when they challenge you, you can answer a few questions. They accept you already. And that's where you throw in your music stuff, which they all kena, they will die on, because oh, so you're like, oh, that one my son likes. Oh, your son likes Adam Lambert. They will go, how you know? Those kind of stuff. So it's just not about music. You know, music is one part. You know, it's not I work in music. I only like music. You know, it's so those kind of things that and you cannot ask for respect or recognition, because respect you earn from it, you know. Even though when you work your way up, you know, you cannot say, hey, I'm now your new boss. You know, you need to greet me in the morning, good morning, you know. You need to be yourself, you know. Even though you're a boss right now, right now I'm the boss right now, I do not see myself, because it's not my company, it's our company. I'm also a staff, it's just that I call the shots, you know. But I work with it because I want a good team as well. I do not just say that I'm the boss, shut up, just follow me. That's not the way. It's a team player as well. So you do not ask for respect, you earn it. That's how I see it as well, you know. And normally when I hire people, I don't look at their resume, whether they are super bachelor's degree. It's also good, but the thing is, I like to see core curriculum as well, you know. And did they actually do more stuff like that? Because it's as the responsibility. If you are a prefect, you know, if you are a librarian, if you are a house captain, you know, it's all responsibility as well. Then you see that this person actually can go out of the ordinary, because weekends you spend a lot of time doing all those co-curriculum stuff, you know, house captain, you know, so, or cheerleader captain as well. So I like to hire people in that sense. I look at, and then at the same time I interview them, I see how they're, then I will talk about music, you know. But music now is the easiest, you know why? Before they come in, there's a pop quiz, 20 questions.